Hi everyone and welcome here. My name is Sneha Narona. I am a happiness coach and a soft skills trainer. और आज मैं आप सबसे एक बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक शेयर करना चाहूँगी. वो है कि अगर आप अपनी ज़िंदगी के उस दौर से गुजर रहे हैं जिसमें आप you're looking out for a life partner to settle down or simply dating, whatever the reason may be, I am sharing with you my entire story as to how I manifested my life partner. What are the things that I followed in order to get my life partner? I don't want you to fall into the trap that men or women are difficult to get, all good men or women do not exist, everybody is taken. All these are myths. If you make up your mind कि मुझे शादी करनी है, मुझे मेरी जिंदगी में वो रोमांस चाहिए, then nobody can stop you from that, okay? I want to share all of that with you step by step. Before that, I'd like for you to know this video will be a mix of Hindi and English. अच्छा, सबसे पहले तो मैं आपसे ये बताना चाहती हूँ कि मेरी जिंदगी में मैंने अपने लाइफ पार्टनर को मैनिफेस्ट कैसे किया. अब चाहे वो आप उसको मैनिफेस्टेशन बोलिए या प्रेयर्स बोलिए या कुछ भी बोलिए, बट जो भी है टचवुड मैं खुश हूँ आज. और अगेन, खुशी का ये मतलब नहीं है कि लड़ाइयाँ नहीं होती, गुस्सा नहीं आता, वो सब कुछ होता है, बट फिर भी कहीं ना कहीं वो एक स्ट्रॉन्ग पावर एंड फाउंडेशन ऑफ लव एंड कमिटमेंट है जो हर एक चीज से ऊपर है, राइट? जब तक हम लोग ह्यूमन बीइंग्स हैं इस अर्थ पे, we will definitely fall prey to fights, misunderstandings, but what's beautiful is to bring awareness into it and then work towards making it happen, okay? I was in a relationship for many years, for around 6 years, and due to certain reasons, it didn't work out. It was bad for me initially, and I really felt cheated, etc., etc. But then I was like, fine, things are sorted now. Years have passed by, but now I want to get the best life partner. मैं जब भी अपने दूसरे फ्रेंड्स के साथ बाहर जाती थी, वो लोग सिंगल नहीं होते थे, उनके लाइफ पार्टनर साथ में होते थे. मेरे कॉलेज के दोस्तों की शादी होगी, मेरे कलीग्स की शादी होगी, सबकी शादियां हो रही थी, सब लोग वैलेंटाइंस डे सेलिब्रेट कर रहे थे. ऑफ कोर्स मैं उनके लिए खुश थी, बट कहीं ना कहीं वो मिसिंग सेंसेशन, आई एम श्योर आप उससे रिलेट करते हैं कि कब मेरा टाइम आएगा, कब मुझे कोई मिलने वाला है. So that was my thought always, most of the times. I really tried everything to find a life partner for myself. Now, I came to know about The Secret in the year 2009 and I manifested quite a few things. However, when it came to my life partner, पता नहीं क्यों वो हो नहीं रहा था. Like हमेशा, it used to take a lot of time and people would say कि Sneha, the day you stop worrying about it, things will work out for you. ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ. I didn't stop worrying about it and it went on and on and on. However, after a lot of years, there was a shift in my life, in the way I was being, in the way I was conducting myself, in the way I was practicing certain principles that I'm going to share with you. And that is when I got into that mode of not having any expectations, but knowing that God only has good to give me, is when my loving, handsome husband appeared in my life. Today, touchwood, it's been 5 years, we are happily married. Like I said, there are certain misunderstandings at times, but they are not bigger than our relationship and love for each other, okay? The first tool is become the person you want to attract. This was something that I just didn't understand. Like my dad used to tell me, Sneha, if you want something in your life, you be that first. But I used to think, what is the meaning? Like, how much will I try to focus on myself? What is all this people are talking about? But I realized I wanted a very well-settled husband. I wanted a husband who's very fit and someone who's earning very well and extremely romantic and loving and disciplined. But let me tell you, I was totally the opposite. I mean, of course, I was going to work, but I was not at all disciplined. I wouldn't take care of my body. I would want a fit guy, but then my body weight was increasing, and more than the body weight increasing, my health was not great because I would always have junk and, emotional eating and overeating, desserts, Pepsi, Coke, this, that. That is when I slowly started realizing it doesn't make sense for me to spoil my health just because I feel incomplete somewhere and doubtful somewhere that I'm not going to get married ever. That is when I started realizing the first person to fall in love is me, myself. Let me tell you, like even after I found my life partner, I realized that working on yourself is very important. That relationship with yourself has to be nurtured lifelong. there is no end to that. Okay, you may get everything, every materialistic thing you want in this world, but if your relationship with yourself is not powerful, it just doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense, let me tell you. I started working on myself. I started realizing somewhere that yes, I need to put myself first. I need to be a disciplined wife myself. I need to cook good healthy food for myself rather than just picking up the phone and ordering stuff and spoiling my health. Once in a while is fine, I can take myself for a date, but most of the times I did not want to order from outside and I started cooking for myself at home. So there was that shift of taking care of myself. Okay, so सबसे पहली बात तो ये है कि आप अपने आप का ख्याल रखें. Second one is you need to have a clear picture of the kind of partner you want in your life. Right from the height, the weight, the looks, the job profile, the salary he earns, the kind of husband he is, his qualities. Is he romantic? Is he someone who talks less or who talks more? Is he a party person or does he like to travel? Whatever it is, be absolutely clear about it. It shouldn't be vague. It shouldn't be like, I want a very nice boy. Now, nice for different people, nice means different things. I want a rich boy. For different people, rich means different things. Now, for me, for example, if I got someone who's like a Tata Birla or multimillionaire, I wouldn't be happy with that money because he wouldn't spend time with me. And I'm not a person who would like to be on the go all the time. I would like to relax at times. So that would not match my preferences. I would want a guy who's reasonably well settled so that we can live a comfortable, happy life and gift all our loved ones whatever they like. That is why take your notepad and just start writing down कि exactly आपको किस तरीके का लड़का चाहिए या लड़की चाहिए, सारे details. क्या उसका thought process ऐसा है कि joint family में रहना है उसे, या आप चाहते हो कि आप एक न्यूक्लियर फैमिली हो, जो भी है, रियली टेक टाइम एंड स्टार्ट राइटिंग डाउन ऑल ऑफ दोज क्वालिटीज. थर्ड वन इज डू नॉट बी अफ्रेड टू शो योर ऑथेंटिक सेल्फ. आप जैसे हो वो बेस्ट वर्जन ऑफ यू हो. जस्ट बिकॉज आप स्टार्टिंग में चाहते हैं कि रिलेशनशिप वर्क हो, you start putting up an act as if you're someone who is not very rude, who's not short tempered. You want to be this nice goody person so that the other person doesn't reject you. But let me tell you, your true love is going to like you and be with you the way you are. That person is going to accept you the way you are. That is why I would suggest to be brutally honest about your feelings, about the way you are in real life. Do you have a temper or not so bad temper? Because it shouldn't come as a surprise to the other person as your relationship progresses. At the same time, remember I told you initially that you need to be the person who you want to attract. So you would want the other person to be honest with you about how he is as a human, right? So similarly, it's a great idea to do that right from the beginning. So always be yourself, unapologetically, unabashedly. Okay, the next step, always dress for yourself. There are times when you don't want to overdress, it is fine. There are times when you just want to dress up like a diva, that is also fine. Or for boys, you want to look like a rock star, that is also fine. But dress up for yourself. Of course, you want to impress your partner and you want compliments from your partner. Your dressing sense should not be dependent on what your partner's opinion is about your clothes. While it is an important part of your life, knowing how you look from your partner, however, it cannot be the Bible for you to dress up in life, right? So always wear things that you are comfortable in, जिसमें आपको एक बहुत ही अच्छा वाइब मिलने लगता है. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, व्हेन यू ड्रेस अप वेल ना, you're at a much more easier space and relaxing space, and you're yourself. For example, now let's say there is a girl called Rani. Okay, now this Rani has newly got a relationship in her life and she wants to impress this guy by wearing body hugging clothes, because she has been told by a lot of her guy friends that women look extremely good in body hugging dresses or bodycon dresses. Now Rani is someone who never wears bodycon dresses. She's not comfortable in bodycon dresses, but she still wears it assuming that the other person might like it. Then she wears that and goes for the date. Now the date extends from 2 hours to 4 hours. They go for a walk in the park. They do so many things. But She just doesn't enjoy her day because she's not been comfortable the entire day. More than being present in that relationship with that guy, she was focusing only on her body and on her discomfort in that dress, right? So that is why it's extremely important to dress up the way you want to dress up. And again, like I said, when you're truly showing up as yourself, that is the person your partner is going to fall in love with. Okay, so ensure that you don't dress up according to other standards of beauty. It has to be your standard of beauty. Now, this was a very difficult thing that I was finding to practice initially, but slowly I got into the habit, and it is to know that dating is a bonus. Okay, and the mantra here is to say to yourself, you already have a fabulous happening life. Dating only adds to your fun and the fabulous life. For some reason, if that date doesn't work out, you just can't go hit rock bottom and feel depressed about things. Your life is still as fabulous as it was, just that the bonus dating is missing, which can be recreated at any time. So that is why I always say your happiness has to be dependent on your relationship with yourself, not your relationship with others in life. I'll tell you, before I got married, I used to think the day I get married now, I will never feel upset. I will never be depressed because I'll have my life partner. But there came a phase where I was not well. I was going through a terrible mental health issue. And at that time, even if 100 people who love you are around you, you still feel so lonely and empty with it. That is what happened with me. So with personal experience, I'm saying the first person you need to love and build your relationship, need to be truly, madly, deeply in love with and marry that person forever is you yourself. That union with you, your inner being, is most important, and then comes the rest. So remember this mantra. With this, I want to conclude the video. I really hope you found these tips useful, and always remember, you should not get worried on any count. Okay, know that God has a plan for you, and whatever is for your highest good will work out. And never let anybody treat you badly. Never let anyone treat you like a doormat. You don't need any coach or any astrologer to tell you when you start feeling the vibe that the other person is disrespecting you. You don't want to see the truth for yourself. You're scared. That is why you act like you don't know. But if you just sit in silence for a while and listen to yourself, you will know the answer. If you don't respect yourself, you're not clear about what you want in life without hurting the other person, then you cannot expect that the other person is going to understand you. If someone is really ill-treating you, just walk out of that relationship. It does not make sense. I know people say it's not easy, but it is not difficult either. You always have a choice. And once you've made the choice, then you might as well make it work, because you can't blame anybody else because you have made that choice, right? I know of people who have not had great relationships, but they are very clear that they want to be in that relationship and continue because they have made that choice and they know that they cannot survive. It will be even more worse if they leave the person, right? So you choose. But personally, for me, I am somebody who, no matter how hurting it is, where there is no respect and love served, I don't like to be present there. I will try. I will give it my best shot. But even then, if I'm being treated like crap, then it's a goodbye to that person. So always remember this. Love yourself first. Take care, and I'll be back with more skills that you require to lead a holistic, happy life. Bye.